instalando ROS Humble.
The terminal here, and make sure that we have UTF-8. So here it's good. If you don't have it, then you're gonna, well, just run those commands. But your passwords, okay, so that's gonna install some stuff. It's well, just run those commands. But your passwords, okay, so that's gonna install some stuff. It's already installed for me. You run those lines here. Actually, let's put this like that. All right, so you run the 4 lines. And then let's check local again, and of course it's okay. Okay, you have UTF-8. Now you will need to set up the sources, because you can't just install ROS2 like that. You will need to set up the sources so that your computer here can find where to download ROS2. And well, those instructions here may be removed in the future or maybe modified. So if you don't see that, don't worry and just go to the next step. But what you can do is just do this apt cache pull. First to install curl and different functionalities. So here actually I already installed it before, so nothing to do for me. Then you run this line, okay, and add the repository to the sources. So you just copy and paste the line, and then you are good. What you can do is now do an update, so sudo apt update. This is going to update, and you can see that you should have something like that, packages.ros.org with ros2. So you will have something similar. And one important thing is that before you install ros2, let's do sudo apt upgrade to upgrade all the packages we have. Okay, so you may have a lot or not, it depends when was the last time you actually upgraded your system. So I'm just gonna put yes and wait for the upgrade. Okay, and now you can go down into the instructions. So you have a warning here, but nothing to worry about if you have correctly updated and upgraded the packages. So now everything is up to date on the system. Now you can install ROS2. So here you have two choices. You can install ROS2 with this ros-humble-desktop or ros-humble-ros-base. So ROS base is actually, you can see the bare bones, just the communication, the command line tools. You don't have any graphical tools and utilities. This is what you would want to have in a limited system, for example, on a Raspberry Pi, or if you have a computer with very low resources, or if you don't have a graphical interface, for example. But here what we want is to have the base plus also all the utilities, some demos, some tutorials, and some graphical tools. So we're gonna install this. So you just do sudo apt install ROS Humble Desktop, you press enter, and here, well, I've already installed it before for this tutorial, but you will see a lot of packages. So maybe you will have a few hundreds of packages for a few hundreds of megabytes to download and a few giga to be added to your hard drive. Okay, so that's gonna be a lot, so you press yes, and then you can wait for a few minutes. It's gonna depend, of course, on you. installed. You can go to opt/. ROS, and then you will see humble. This is the go to opt/ROS, and then you will see humble. This is the distribution we just installed. So ROS humble is actually ROS2 humble, okay? And here you see we have a setup.bash script. And this is the script that we need to source here, okay? We need to source that. So let's go back to home directory and let's just source this script. And now that this is sourced, look at that. If I do ROS2, now, so we have the help actually of the command. We don't have ROS2 command not found, we have the help of the command, okay? Which means that this has been found and ROS2 is correctly installed and set up. Now the thing is, let's say I open new terminal and I do ROS2. Once again, I have the same problem. So I need to set up the environment and now it works. Okay, so I will need to set up the environment for each terminal I use. Or if you connect with SSH, for example, you will need to set up the environment for each SSH session. And so that's not really convenient. All right, so what we're going to do instead is we're going to add